For more on what we can expect tonight, I'm joined now by Ben Feller. He's a former White House correspondent for the Associated Press news agency. He's now a media strategist at the consulting firm Mercury. We're also lucky to be joined by Linda Yu. She's the BBC's chief business correspondent. Welcome, both of you, to President Obama's fifth State of the Union. He's actually, of course, going into his sixth year as president, Ben. It's his fifth State of the Union. Are we expecting this to be a big, lofty, Obama-style speech full of grand ambitions?
Absolutely not. This is not the audacity of hope anymore. What strikes me heading into this speech is the fact that the president is going to speak to the American Congress, but he's actually going to say, I'm going to go around the American Congress. And he's got limited time left to do what he wants, and he's basically acknowledging to lawmakers that this isn't working anymore. I need to act on my own.
All of them, of course, facing the prospect of just another 3 years in office, and all of them wondering tonight, I think, what can we actually get done in this administration?
They're all wondering that because it was just a year ago that the president was sworn in after a pretty resounding re-election victory, and he had an inaugural speech that spoke very broadly about a progressive agenda of climate change, immigration, really sort of a new hope in his second term. And then 2013 happened, and nothing went right for this president in the White House. They know that. They're trying to come forth with a very optimistic tone for this speech to set the term, not just for the American audience, but for a global audience. I think what we're going to hear, though, is going to be much more modest. If you add it all together, what the president's trying to do is secure a legacy that says this is a country that is on the rebound, where if you work hard, you can make it. That is really his essential theme. It's an at-home economic theme. His trouble is the opposition, on the Hill is as strong as ever. The challenge for him in particular in this speech, I think, is the context that he faces. His approval rating is under 50%. Two-thirds of the country think that the country's on the wrong track. Most people think the economy is not going well, despite the improvement that Linda talked about. But the real problem for him is that now more people than not don't trust him. More people than not don't think that he is a competent leader. Don't think that he views problems the way they view problems. That's not been a problem for him until now. It's a reflection of what happened in 2013, and he has to use this speech to get his mojo back. There's still going to be a partisan divide about health care, about some of his economic ideas about immigration, but as a leader, he has to get the people back behind him.
That's very worth pointing out, that this is the first time Barack Obama comes to give a State of the Union address when he does not have personal popularity.